Hey listeners, this is Talks from the Net. I hope y'all are enjoying the tale. Stay tuned for the finale. You will be shocked at the outcome. Please drop a like and subscribe to my channel for more thrilling content. My mom mentioned, almost in passing, that I'd had some trouble at school that year. You were seeing someone, she said, vaguely, a counselor or something. I don't remember all the details. She was lying. I could see it in the way she wouldn't hold eye contact, the way her hands twisted together in her lap. What kind of trouble? I pressed. I really don't remember, honey. It was so long ago. But her voice had that careful quality people use when they're choosing their words too precisely, when they're trying not to say something specific. That night I couldn't sleep. I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, feeling like I was losing my mind. The black space where my childhood should be felt like it was expanding, swallowing more of me. My girlfriend Rachel asked if I was okay, and I couldn't explain it to her in a way that made sense. I'm just tired, I said. She looked at me with concern, but didn't push. She'd been patient with me spiraling for weeks now, but I could feel her starting to pull away. How do you stay close to someone who's unraveling? Work started falling apart too. I missed deadlines for the first time in my career. I'd sit at my desk staring at my computer screen, but all I could think about was the missing years, the blank space, the way my mother's face had gone pale when I didn't recognize that song. My boss pulled me aside. Is everything okay at home? I made up something vague about family stress. He gave me a warning about performance, said he needed me to get it together. Now I couldn't think about anything except the black hole where my childhood should be. I decided to go to my dad's house, unannounced. I drove 3 hours on a Saturday morning, my heart pounding the entire way. When he opened the door and saw me standing there, something flickered across his face. Fear, maybe? Or guilt? Hey, he said, too casually. Didn't know you were coming. Can I come in? He hesitated for just a second too long before stepping aside. The first thing I noticed was the walls. They were covered in family photos. But they all stopped at a certain point. Pictures of me as a teenager, as an adult, recent holidays and graduations. But no childhood photos. Not a single one. I walked slowly through the living room, studying the walls. There were light rectangles where frames used to hang, the paint slightly darker in those spots, protected from years of sun exposure. Where are all the pictures of me as a kid? I asked. My dad went very still. I took them down. Why? I just needed to. Dad, I turned to face him. What happened to me? He wouldn't look at me. His hands were shaking. Tell me, I said. Please, I need to know what happened. You don't want to know, he whispered. Yes, I do. I absolutely do want to know. He shook his head, backing away from me like I was something dangerous. I can't tell you. We signed papers. We promised we wouldn't. Promised who? But he just kept shaking his head, and I saw tears starting to form in his eyes. I started opening closets, checking rooms, looking for anything that might give me answers. My dad followed me, saying, please don't do this. Please just leave it alone. But his voice was weak, defeated. In his storage room, pushed against the back wall, behind boxes of old tax documents, I found a filing cabinet with a lock on it. Open it, I said. I can't. Open it or I will. He just stood there, frozen. So I went back to his garage and grabbed a screwdriver. When I returned, he was sitting on the floor next to the cabinet, his head in his hands. I jammed the screwdriver into the lock and twisted hard. The metal bent and something snapped. The drawer slid open. Inside were manila folders, neatly organized and labeled with dates. I pulled out the first one with hands that wouldn't stay steady.